There's Tryon Street in Uptown Charlotte, home of the Hornets. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jason Tatum.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown is the 2 with Tatum at the 3. Horford is out there with Brown. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And for Charlotte, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. All out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Hayward in at the 3. And it's pretty clear that Adam Silver would like to implement, Chris, a mid-season tournament. What do you think would motivate teams for something like that?
Man, it depends, Kevin. It could be money, or it could make the games count extra, or different seeding or position of seeding in the playoffs. These days, I guess it wouldn't hurt to try.
Now, here's Horford. Here's Pritchard. Brown, the pass to Brown. In the corner, Horford with it. Releases. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And throughout his career, Horford has worked on his jumper. Now, it's a big part of his attack.
Outside, Ball. The pass to Zeller. Hayward on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This time, I mean, he's getting a shot inside. Hayward is so skilled at finding different ways to score.
Here's Boston now. To the right side. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
No matter what their mindset was, that was going to be a very tough task. Let's face it, they don't have the horses to compete with those guys.
So it's the Celtics now, following the bucket by the Hornets. Hayward against Horford. Brown kicks to Horford. Pass to Brown. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside, Ball. Out to Hayward. Takes a 3. Kept alive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Ball. How last month turned out for him, he's averaging 11 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, you can't be careless around Horford. Throw up a weak shot around him, he'll send it back.
Brown against Ball. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 3. Passes it to Hayward. Now, here's Washington. Misses the layup. Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Tatum drives in, And Hayward with the block.
A rare block shot by Gordon Hayward. He has the instincts to do more of this, but neither the suddenness nor the strength.
Celtics leading by 3. Here's Pritchard. He had 10 points in the win against Toronto. There's the pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. And he drops it in from the low post.
Refusing to let the defender alter his shot. Tatum's focus and drive, it's what helps him finish hard shots.
Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Hayward's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Boston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
And making an immediate impact in this league, Graham was a tremendous find in the second round.
Yeah, the 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle-tested, and it prepares you to affect winning. Strong inside play from Washington. I mean, he gets it to go in with the aggressive play.
Here's Pritchard. He averages about 5 points a game. Feeds it to Horford. Left side, Brown. Over Zeller. And it's Brown missing.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Graham kicks to ball. Pass to Hayward. Here's Washington. Graham finds Washington. Hayward from outside. The Hornets rebound. Pass to Graham. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Brown drives in, and there it is for him.
The body and agility, rare considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
Now Graham. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Passes it to Hayward. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. He's got 8.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And here is Brown. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Outside, Horford. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
And the size of Hayward is an advantage inside. I mean, he does a good job at drawing contact.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Now, here's Brown. He's got 6. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, my goodness. This is the toughness that Brown exudes on a nightly basis. He's skilled at staying in control in difficult spots.
Boston shooting their first free throw this game. Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Biyombo is checked in for Cody Zeller, and it's Malik Monk in for Devontae Green.
A player who does special things off the floor. Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
Now, here's Rozier. 11 points for him in that last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Now the pass to Biyombo. Kicks to Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot off. Hayward can't hit.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
Now, here's Monk. 9-point game his last outing. And stolen by Fournier. In a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's just remarkable control from Thompson. Superb initiative to take it inside and pick up the foul.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
And the first one drops. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
Now, here's Rozier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bridges, no one around him. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
And the Hornets making a change here. Wanamaker's checked in. And here's Boston. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Smart passes to Thompson. It's Fournier on the wing. To the paint. Here's Parker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Williams. His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging 9 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Absolutely. And now the question is, can he build from this? Or will he regress back to the mean? You know, we'll see.
Hornets trail by 9. Pass to Biyombo. Smart against Rozier. Pass to Bridges. And here is Rozier. Clock at 6. From 10 feet out. Rebound by Parker.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
And it's Williams throwing it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensively that you try to pack in the lane. I mean, but then that opens up some opportunities for their shooters.
Here's Rozier following the bucket by the Celtics. Looking to end the run. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Smart. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Parker with a clean look. And again, Boston with the triple.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
And now it's looking like it's going to be their night. I mean, the lead keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
And here is Rozier after Jabari Parker made that last three-pointer. Passes it to Bridges. Launches a three. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
They looked totally in sync. They knew what they wanted to accomplish, and then they went out there and did it.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 16-point game. Charlotte calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. Taking a look at Boston. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, Charlotte just need to take it a game at a time.
And, you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
You know, that's the mindset you have to have. They know if they can get to the playoffs, they have the talent to do some real damage.
Smart misses.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Wanamaker, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him. It's Smart with the drive. Banked in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 18.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Here's Wanamaker. Marcus Smart picking up that last basket. The pass to Rozier. Goes up the baseline. That one rolling around and rims out.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
1:33 left to play in the first quarter. The shot by Monk is no good. Celtics leading by 20. Right side Fournier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Celtics have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And that one falls for Fournier. And so Fournier nails both of them. Rozier with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 1:11 left to play here in the first.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Boston leading by 22. Here's Smart. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. It's Parker with the drive. He dishes it to Thompson. Misses in close. And for the Hornets, they're shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Rozier, the pass to Biyombo. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. Parker with the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
So it's the Hornets now.
Get outside.
Now Rozier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Wanamaker. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys. So as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Evan Fournier. Williams is out there with Thompson. Then there's Parker, and it's Smart in at the point guard. And that one falls for Fournier. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
6 to shoot. Here's Wanamaker, and Parker with the block.
This is the defense you want to see from Parker, stepping up with the big-time block.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Williams. The dish now to Fournier. Floats it up for Williams. No good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Bridges with it, picked up by Thompson. Bridges against Parker. Here's Washington. Offensive rebound.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You got to love the hustle.
Now here's Fournier. He's coming off a 31-point game against Toronto.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
There's the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Smart. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Out to the wing. Here's Wanamaker. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. For Boston, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Miles Bridges. Ball comes in for Brad Wanamaker. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Terry Rozier. And so Fournier nails both of them. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks.
And when talking about Tatum, it's hard not to think back to 2017 when Danny Ainge traded back to 3, essentially choosing him over Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, and now Fultz is starting to pick it up a little bit, though. Watch him. He's going to be dynamic. But you're right. Certain deals can define a franchise. And Ainge, he's unafraid to take chances.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And of course, the Celtics traded back from #1 to #3 to draft Tatum in terms of readiness and absolute steal.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Evan Fournier. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Boston leading by 23. In the corner, Horford with it from outside the arc. Zeller grabs the board. Hornets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Washington. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Graham surveying the floor. 5 on the clock. Brown knocks it away. Ball against Brown. To the middle. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Brown.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now here's Zeller. 14 points from him the last game against Memphis.
And not only that, I mean, if you think about it, he dominated the boards. His energy was incredible. He never stopped working.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Pritchard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Celtics have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. So it's the Hornets now. Down low, here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Serious verticality from Washington. Soars up to the rim and throws it down.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 5. Tatum on the wing. And the dunk by Tatum.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And the Hornets with possession here after the basket by Boston. Hayward goes in, and it goes down 2 points. Hayward's got 12 in the game.
Wonderful initiative from Hayward that time. He's gotten into a rhythm, and he's demanding the rock.
Brown right side. Shoots over Ball. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. The Celtics have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And Brown throws it down hard.
You gotta love how Brown finishes strong, driving fast and hard to the cup for the rim-rocking Shazam.
And here is Graham. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. This one for 3. Here's Washington. Zeller trying to free himself up, and it's Washington missing.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now here's Graham. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. He feeds it to Zeller. Back to Graham. Charity stripe shot. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game and stolen by Zeller. Oh, Ball in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now here's Brown. He had 10 points in the win against Toronto.
And he didn't ignore the defensive aspect either. I mean, his 3 blocks tell that story.
Ball against Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Oh, not at all afraid of contact. Brown is aggressive driving to the basket.
Charlotte's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Charlotte calls timeout. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Biombo comes in for P.J. Washington, and Monks subbed in for Gordon Hayward.
Well, you see the confidence building in Brown offensively. I mean, first it was taking over stretches. Now it's taking over games.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Graham with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the inside. Zeller. Nice move. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And the basket by Tatum.
An exceptionally polished scorer for his age. Tatum's lethal from the perimeter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Graham from outside. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked by Brown. Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. It's Brown on the wing. Passes to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Horford. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Graham gets a wide open look. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision getting it to the open teammate.
Now Tatum. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
3 on the clock. Brown trying to free himself up. It's good. Brown's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Graham dishes to Zeller, and it's blocked by Brown.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
And the dunk by Tatum.
I mean, he does things that other bigs simply can't. Horford, a phenomenal passer for his position.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of basketball. Monk, no one around him. Off target with his 3. Boston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pritchard passes to Brown. Missed inside. The Hornets shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering.
And Al Horford, the 5-time All-Star, very much a leader on this team with his success in the league.
Yeah, Horford has always been a guy that passes the eye test. The numbers don't jump out, but he plays winning basketball. Great head for the game. Knows how to complement other stars.
Now Horford. After the missed 3 from Malik Monk. And the pass to Pritchard. Just 4 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Inside, here's Monk. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the inside, here's Brown. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Zeller's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here is Graham. He kicks it to Zeller. Pass to Monk to the left side wing. Ball against Tatum. Ball, the pass to Biyombo. To end the cold streak. The rebound by the Celtics. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Now here's Tatum. Lets it go from the wing. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting a look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Celtics opening up a huge gap. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Their ability to get into the paint and get to the rim has been deadly, constantly attacking the basket. It was clearly their intention right from the start to pound it inside as much as possible. And I don't see them straying from that strategy in the second half. It's going to be another paint-based attack.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
They relied way too heavily on the three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off. But they still settle for the outside shots. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Here's Graham. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Ante Graham is out there with ball, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Ball hits them both. Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Out to the wing for 3. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 11 rebounds in the game. Graham from outside. He can't get that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Tatum. Look at that.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
Graham with the ball. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Hayward, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Two.
The free throw drops by Hayward.
And every season, I mean, Hayward plays with so much confidence these days.
And he can't hit the second. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Horford. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. The Hornets shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. That free throw good from Washington.
Well, for P.J. Washington, he's the rare first-round pick to come back for a second year of college at Kentucky, but I think he did him well.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Pritchard. Graham defending. Pritchard passes to Brown, and Brown throws it down hard.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Ball. Passes it to Hayward. The pass to Graham. 5 to shoot. The Hornets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And he can't get the first one. Rozier, he's checked in for Ball. Good on the second free throw. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now Brown, 17 points in the game. Kicks to Tatum. Brown outside. Pass to Brown. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Rozier, the pass to Graham. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Brown.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Dives for it. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He's played with a doggedness and determination. That's how you end up with double-digit boards.
Now here is Horford. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
I mean, you have to admire how Horford does an outstanding job of finding guys wide open for shots.
So it's the Hornets now, following the three-pointer by Boston. Now here's Graham. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rozier for 3. Here's Zeller, and it's blocked by Brown. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Down low, here's Horford. And he lays it straight in. Horford's got 6.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Hornets shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Rozier kicks to Graham. 5 to shoot. The teardrop falls in. He has 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Boston's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Here's Pritchard. Graham defending. There's the lob to Brown. And stolen by Zeller. Out to the right wing. Rozier looking around. Pass to Zeller. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Pass to Brown. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hayward up top. He's covered by Brown. Washington kicks to Hayward. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Tatum drives in, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. That's a foul on Charlotte.
Yeah, Tatum's a good ball handler. Manipulates the pace. I mean, gets to wherever he wants to go.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Zeller. Bridges comes in for P.J. Washington. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Devontae Graham. And so Tatum nails them both. And here is Rozier. Rebounded by Smart.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis, but Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Smart. There's the pass to Thompson. Left side, Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Showing off different dimensions to his game. I mean, Tatum's ability to get it done from there as well is impressive.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Hornets. Here's Wanamaker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Good D by Thompson.
Hate to say it, but he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
Here's Fournier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Celtics. And so Fournier nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Charlotte has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Pass to Rozier. Buries it from three-point range. Rozier's got 5.
What's part of what makes Rozier a great scorer, he doesn't need to handle the rock to get points.
Back to Fournier. And that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Rozier after the basket by Boston. Here's Monk. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
That's a shrewd fake by Monk to unbalance the defender, winning himself the foul he was fishing for.
For Charlotte, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
2.
The free throw drops for Monk.
And one of the more explosive dunkers in the league. Monk seems to make a highlight reel play on a nightly basis.
Yeah, a flashy player as an amateur and now as a pro. Monk has a 40-plus inch vert. That's right. Very few guys his size finishes the alley-oop the way he does.
And so he hits both.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
Bridges with the steal. Back to Rozier. Pass to Biyombo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Biyombo's got his first 2 points. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
So it's the Celtics now. After the basket by Charlotte, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Ball's checked in for Charlotte. Rebound, Boston. Now here's Parker. He has 7. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Lays it up and banks it in. Thompson's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Charlotte has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Rozier against Smart. And it's Rozier missing. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Fournier passes to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't think Thompson is outstanding at using his body? Look at this, a muscular presence who picks up fouls well.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Passes it to Biyombo. Dishes to Bridges. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Parker passes to Fournier. He dishes it to Smart. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Charlotte shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Right at the free throw line. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
The Hornets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. Ball hits them both. 1:46 left to play in the third. Smart dishes to Thompson. Smart deciding where to go with it. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges with it, picked up by Thompson. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now the pass to Williams. Back to Smart. And Thompson kicks to Smart. Out to Parker. 5 on the clock. Biyombo with the block. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. That one goes in. Rozier's got 5 points in the quarter.
Getting out on the break. Terry's got a good nose for the basket. High IQ score.
Smart passes to Parker. Now here's Williams. Pass to Smart. It's Fournier on the wing. Back to Smart. Parker outside. And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Well, the Hornets shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Monk for three. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. Parker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Fournier. Off on that one. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Celtics out in front, running away with this one. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Neesmith is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's Jabari Parker. Then it's Williams. And it's Ojale in at the 4.
Showing his range. Smart spacing the floor.
Pass to Biyombo. Outside Martin. Chris, you played for 5 different teams in your career and a number of different coaches. As you look back, what percentage of great coaching is X's and O's? And what percentage is just inspiring your players and getting them motivated?
X's and O's are probably the most important. You need a coach that can adapt his system to the players on his team, to the teams that are coming up, that can adjust in coaching style. And so I definitely think as far as that, the coaching, the skill set and the play calling is definitely important. And I think motivation has a part to play as well.
Ball with the bucket.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Smart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I like Smart using his size advantage on the interior. Nice work out there.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
At 6'4", 220 pounds, Marcus Smart might be the most physically imposing point guard in the league, especially with this fiery approach to the game.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the Hornets. Devontae Graham comes in for Ball. And so, Smart nails both of them. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Martin with it. Now the dish to Graham. Lays it up off the glass.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Martin. Parker against Graham. Releases. That shot off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Now Smart. Passes it to Ojale. Over Graham. The shot by Ojale, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Charlotte making a switch here. Wanamaker's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in. The Hornets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. To the paint, and then Washington with the dunk.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And here's Smart. Outside, Horford. Williams for 3. And that one is off. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Martin with it. Now guarded by Smart. The 3 ball. And Boston with the rebound. Smart's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
And this next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one and done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if we're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
Two.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Outside, Smart. And there's the pass to Ojale. Gets 3-pointers off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Smart, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart. And it's been said that history is written by the victors. It certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. He's perfect from the line this time. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Smart kicks to Ojale. Pass to Horford. Here's Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Chris, you had some great battles with those guys in the 2020 Hall of Fame class, like Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. And I know you're going to join them in Springfield in the Hall of Fame soon as well.
Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. It was an honor playing against these guys. You know, when you think about Kobe and the Mamba mentality, as a friend, you just miss that competitive spirit, and it was an honor to call him an opponent and a friend. Tim Duncan, you had to be prepared when you went up against him and his great Spurs team. And same with Kevin Garnett, just energy and passion, and one of my favorite players of all time. So it was an honor playing against them and an honor to call them friends.
Here's Smart. Pass to Williams. Outside, Smart. Ojale kicks to Smart. To the inside, Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
They want Horford touching the ball in the paint as much as possible. That's how confident they are in his skill to score on the interior.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Martin. Here's Zeller. Good on the bucket.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
The Celtics have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Smart kicks to Ojale. Over Martin. The shot by Ojale, no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Wanamaker. Ball's knocked loose, and that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Six on the shot clock.
But this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys open.
Boston's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Smart dishes to Williams. Back to Smart. Lets it go with the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Knocked away. Here's Ojale. And it's good for 2. Ojale's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And the Hornets with possession here. Now here is Martin. Zeller passes to Wanamaker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
And that game against the Wizards, this is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with a victory.
And the first one at the line is good. Chris, we've seen in the three-point contest, they've added a pair of deep shots worth extra points. You know, if the league decided for the All-Star game to test out a 4-point line, what would you think of that?
I'm not sure about the 4-point line yet. I think we'll always have time for that, but I don't think it's a need to rush for that. I think that until everyone can shoot like Curry or most guys can shoot like that, let's just not change it because one or two guys can. When we look at offensive efficiency and other statistics, still a lot of ways that this game can be improved with the line where it is. I love the NBA welcoming innovation, but this is something that I think we're jumping ahead of the times. Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
The Hornets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Here's Zeller, and the layup's good off the glass. Zeller's got 4 points in the quarter.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush, very deliberate with his moves.
Smart with the ball, dishes it to Williams. Now Smart. And now running it up the court, Martin pushing it up. Right wing. Here's Zeller. Back to Wanamaker. Clock at 4. The Celtics have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. The pass to Ojale. Nice ball movement by Boston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introduce a target scorer, Greg, to end the game and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. And Williams drops them both. Here's Wanamaker. To the middle. Here's Zeller. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Outside, Smart. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Charlotte's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Zeller passes to Wanamaker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Smart. Greg, we are in an era of positionless basketball. And we know the All-Star game now has a 2 backcourt, 3 front court position as opposed to 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center when you're voting. Should they get rid of those designations entirely?
I tell you what, I think you could make a strong case for that. But you go back to last season, many felt Jimmy Butler got robbed of a starting spot.
Yes.
I think, listen, this is the fans' vote. Why not the 5 top vote getters? I don't care if they're 4 guards. If the 5 players that the fans want to see the most play a certain position, then so be it. You know, they're not going to play all 48 minutes. You're still going to have your 7 other spots to kind of balance out the roster. I say just let the fans tell you the 5 they want to see, and let's go play.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Pass to Williams. He kicks to Horford. Neesmith, the pass to Smart. Outside, Martin. Another shot, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the call, foul on Boston.
Well, you can't blame the defender. He was trying to be aggressive, but Zeller with just too much size and athleticism.
First free throw is good. Chris, we know the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Well, yeah, it was cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport league in the U.S.
And so Zeller nails both of them.
And one thing that gives these scouts confidence in Zeller's ability to expand his shooting range is the fact that he's been a solid free throw shooter ever since he's entered this league.
Now here's Horford inside, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Hornets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Martin, the pass to Zeller. Here's Wanamaker. And he comes up with the deuce.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Pass to Horford. And here is Nesmith. Off target with his three. Left side, Martin. No good on the triple. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Horford. And here's Smart. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And you know, Smart is working on slowing down, dissecting the defense. I mean, nice patience out there in the pick and roll.
1:39 left to play here in the fourth. Wanamaker the pass to Martin. Now Zeller. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Rebounded by Smart. Smart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jaylen Brown.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside, Smart. Outside, Horford. Here's Nesmith. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Smart. Zeller trying to free himself up. Rebound, Boston. Now, here's Nesmith. Horford with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.